Within the intricate maze of life, have you ever encountered a moment where you stood before a shut door, facing a refusal that appeared to be an impassable obstacle? Today, let us draw motivation from the Stoic thinker Marcus Aurelius, delving into the skill of transforming rejection into a pathway to greatness. Envision a reality where each no isn't a setback, but rather an obscured yes leading to something more significant. Feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to rewrite the script. In this exploration, we'll delve into 13 powerful lessons that Stoicism imparts, not mere theories but practical strategies for your daily life. But before we embark on this transformative journey, ensure this wisdom reaches as many souls as possible, hit that like button and ring the notification bell. Let's forge ahead together. Ignore them. Rise above indifference. In the cold winds of indifference, where rejection stands as a fortress wall, Stoicism whispers the profound wisdom of rising above. When someone decides you're not worth their time, recognize that it's their loss, not yours. The Stoic response is not a retreat into bitterness, but a powerful assertion of self-worth. It's akin to turning a mirror toward them, silently reflecting their behavior and showing that you remain unaffected. How does one ignore without losing themselves in the bitterness that rejection often brings? It's a simple yet profound strategy. Focus on your life, your goals, and your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich your soul, whether it's the solace found in books, the vigor of sports, the challenge of learning a new skill, or the simple joy of the company of those who value you. This isn't about seeking revenge or getting back at someone. It's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it truly matters. Yes, it might sting when someone ignores you, but instead of dwelling in that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it like arrows off an impenetrable shield. Surviving rejection is one thing, but thriving despite it is the Stoic way. It's not just a display of emotional maturity, it's a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone else's inability to see it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. In doing so, you're not just weathering the storm of rejection, you're thriving and standing tall despite it. Don't react emotionally. Embrace calmness in the storm. When the winds of rejection blow, the Stoic soul stands unmoved, anchored in the calmness of its own depths. Rejection stings. There's no denying that. It tempts us to react, to let our emotions run wild. However, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. The Stoic playbook introduces a secret weapon: calmness. Instead of succumbing to frustration or sadness, Stoicism suggests embracing a composed and thoughtful response. It's not about suppressing your feelings. It's about not letting them control you. When faced with being ignored, take a step back. Ask yourself why this moment is bothering you. Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts the most, but our own insecurities. Practicality becomes the guiding light in these moments. You're being ignored. Breathe. Reflect on why this moment isn't defining you. It's just a moment. Stoicism, at its core, teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on the behavior of others. Stay polite, stay kind, and if you feel the need to reach out, do so with genuine concern, not with an expectation of reciprocation. This approach isn't about passivity. It's about being the master of your emotions. It's recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. This mindset, admittedly challenging to adopt, is transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey toward self-confidence, where you learn to value yourself independently. By practicing this Stoic mindset, you're not merely coping, you're thriving. You become someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. In the face of indifference, your calm demeanor becomes a beacon, attracting those who appreciate and admire your self-assuredness. Remove them from your mind. The art of detachment. In the symphony of rejection, the Stoic soul conducts the art of detachment, transforming the dissonance into a melody of self-discovery. Detachment in this context is not about forgetting or pretending that rejection doesn't sting. Rather, it's about channeling that experience into transformative energy. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't allow it to anchor your thoughts. Picture rejection not as an insurmountable roadblock, but as a detour sign guiding you toward new paths and possibilities. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves of rejection to steer yourself forward, not to capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a shift in perspective. It's not a denial of the pain, but a reframing of it as an opportunity for growth. Engage in activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These activities aren't mere distractions. They are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Every new experience carves out a part of you, making you more resilient and adaptable. Simultaneously, cultivate a circle of positivity around yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. These interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this transformative journey, what initially seemed like a painful rejection reveals itself as a nudge toward a more fulfilling path. Detach from the weight of rejection, and you'll find yourself on a journey towards a richer, more vibrant life. Demonstrate your value, from rejection to resilience. In the realm of rejection, the Stoic spirit doesn't wither, but rather transforms it into a litmus test for resilience. Rejection stings. There's no denying that. But the Stoic response is not to succumb to self-pity or bitterness. Instead, it's an opportunity to reveal your grit and resilience. Next time you find yourself sidestepped in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a breath. Instead of brewing a storm of self-pity, channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. The Stoic approach isn't about letting rejection diminish your value. It's about using it as an opportunity to shine even brighter. Your value isn't diminished by others' oversight. It's an invitation to showcase your capabilities undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Remember the age-old saying, "When one door closes, another opens." It's not just a cliché, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a redirection to where you're needed more. If you're passed over for a role, perhaps the universe is nudging you towards something that aligns better with your talents and passions. Use rejection as a catalyst to reassess and realign. What are your core strengths? How can you pivot to make the most of them? It's about creating your success story, where every setback becomes a setup for a remarkable comeback. This Stoic approach is not about plastering a smile over disappointment. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. In the face of rejection, practice empathy, both for yourself and others. Understand that the colleague who overlooked you might be battling their own insecurities. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, and learn. Rise from the ashes of rejection more formidable and wise than before. Rejection, therefore, isn't the end of your story. It's a twist in the plot, pushing you towards becoming the most authentic, resilient version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of youth, and watch as rejection transforms from your biggest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. Cut off contact, embracing silence as a powerful tool. In the vast silence of indifference, the Stoic spirit doesn't waver, but employs it as a powerful tool in the emotional toolkit. Imagine being ignored or turned down, and the instinct to fix it or reach out may scream within you. However, here's where the Stoic approach takes a distinctive turn. Embrace silence. This isn't about playing games. It's about reclaiming your power. Choosing not to react, not bombarding with messages or calls, is a step back, a pause, not just for the other person, but more importantly, for yourself. It's a recalibration, a reminder that your worth isn't tethered to someone else's approval. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-worth and confidence. Silence in this context isn't passive, it's active and strategic. It's not just waiting, it's reflecting and growing. Utilize this time to refocus on your goals, passions, and your life. Think of it as a reset button, providing clarity and strength. This period of no contact isn't cold or unkind. It's a boundary set for your mental peace, stating, "I respect myself too much to chase or beg." Consider the silent message you're sending. In a world accustomed to instant responses, your silence can be intriguing and even attractive. It signifies that you're not easily shaken, that you possess a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. This approach isn't about making the other person regret or come back crawling. It's about showing that you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. While it doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, it ensures a change in yours. Choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle isn't just moving past a person. It's moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference isn't a reflection of defeat. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. Embracing silence, you're not just ignoring someone else, you're attentively listening to yourself. Prove them wrong, using rejection as fuel for growth. In the theater of rejection, the Stoic performer doesn't merely aim to prove others wrong, but, more importantly, to prove to oneself what true capabilities lie within. Picture a scenario where doubt clouds others' perceptions of your abilities in a specific skill or task. Herein lies your chance to use rejection as fuel for personal growth. This isn't a grand announcement to the doubters. It's a quiet commitment to self-improvement. If someone questions your creativity, embark on a project that showcases your inventive prowess. If labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be your resonating response. This silent revolution of self-improvement is not a battle against others' perceptions. It's a crusade for personal excellence. The impact of your actions, rather than words, becomes the narrative changer. You don't need to proclaim your plans or progress. Let your results speak. The Stoic approach involves quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. This isn't about making someone realize what they're missing. It's about realizing for yourself the untapped potential within you. Engage in activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This isn't a passive act, it's an active embrace of your own life. Be so involved in your own growth and happiness that the need for outside validation starts to fade away. Rather than chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that you're content with, independent of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be byproducts of your personal development and achievements, not a show put on for an audience. This Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it by focusing on what truly matters, your journey of growth and fulfillment. Turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of self-worth. Go out and have fun. Harnessing joy in the face of rejection. In the somber shadows of rejection, the Stoic individual doesn't retreat, but strategically uses joy as a tool to build resilience. When faced with rejection, the typical reaction is to withdraw, to stew in the bitterness of the experience. However, the Stoic response introduces a twist by deliberately seeking out joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings, it's about giving them a new playground. Engaging in activities that bring you joy is a subtle defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than uplift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Each laugh shared, each story exchanged is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. The real magic happens when you step into the unknown. Rejection may feel like a closed door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic foreign to you. These experiences are not distractions, they're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more equipped to handle life's curveballs. The goal is not to forget the rejection, but to grow from it, turning every no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. In the Stoic approach, joy becomes a strategic move to build resilience. It's not a denial of pain, but a conscious choice to rise above it. By actively seeking joy, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. That's the Stoic way. Build your social status, turning rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Imagine being in a room where you feel almost invisible, overlooked. In the philosophy of Stoicism, such moments of rejection aren't viewed as setbacks, but rather as catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking external validation, the focus shifts toward self-enhancement and community involvement. This is not about climbing a social ladder for the sake of popularity. It's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career become not just tasks, but tools to carve out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey, not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. Building your social status in the Stoic mindset is not a quest for popularity. It's a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards improvement, with a ripple effect that enhances the community. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself grow and, in turn, helping others grow. This shift in perspective is crucial. It's not about accumulating followers, it's about weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. In the Stoic approach, the intention is paramount. It's not a strategy to gather popularity. It's a journey towards personal excellence with a ripple effect that extends beyond oneself. So, while facing rejection, the Stoic individual doesn't dwell on being overlooked. Instead, they use it as fuel to engage in activities that contribute to personal growth and the well-being of the community. This perspective shift is a powerful tool in navigating the modern world, turning the tide of rejection into a powerful wave of positive transformation. Act as if they don't exist. Navigating indifference with grace. In the realm of indifference, the Stoic response isn't a display of pettiness, but a manifestation of self-respect. When confronted with someone who chooses to ignore you, the Stoic approach suggests a quiet response, one that doesn't waste energy in trying to catch their eye or spark a conversation. Imagine being in a social setting, perhaps a party, where someone overlooks your presence. The Stoic advice is not to engage in unnecessary drama, but to redirect your attention to those who value your company. In unavoidable interactions with the person who ignores you, maintain professionalism, keeping conversations brief and devoid of personal depth. This isn't about showing them up, it's about showing up for yourself. By keeping it strictly business, you're not giving room for unnecessary emotional turmoil. This approach helps you stay focused on what truly matters, keeping you grounded and unshaken by indifference. If the disregard continues, the Stoic response advocates for embracing the power of walking away. This isn't a sign of defeat. It's a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. Choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle is not just about moving past a person. It's about moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference isn't a reflection of defeat. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. In the Stoic philosophy, facing indifference isn't a passive acceptance, but an active choice to prioritize your well-being and personal growth. It's about understanding the value of your time and energy and directing them towards endeavors that contribute positively to your life. Give them the silent treatment. Silence as a tool for emotional mastery. Choosing silence in the face of indifference isn't about seeking the upper hand. It's about maintaining your dignity. The Stoic philosophy encourages the use of silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and your response is silence, it's not a passive act, but an active and strategic choice. This silence serves as a boundary for your mental peace, conveying the message that you respect yourself too much to chase or beg for attention. It's a period of recalibration, refocusing on your goals, passions, and life. This kind of silence isn't cold or unkind. It's a reset button that provides clarity and strength. It's a conscious decision to avoid engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, such as manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, it aligns with Stoicism's call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring someone else. You're attentively listening to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. This silence isn't a sign of weakness. It's a mark of strength and self-respect. In the Stoic philosophy, silence becomes a powerful embodiment of wisdom and integrity. It's not about hiding your emotions. It's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity. Choosing silence is a demonstration of respect for yourself and for others, showcasing maturity and understanding in navigating through life's complexities. Don't beg for attention, anchoring in self-worth and independence. In the Stoic approach to indifference, there is no room for begging for attention. It's a call to anchor oneself in one's own self-worth and independence. When faced with someone's neglect, Stoicism encourages a turn inward, an affirmation of personal value. Being ignored by someone isn't an invitation to perform louder for their gaze. Instead, it presents an opportunity for self-reflection and a reaffirmation of one's intrinsic value. Stoicism teaches that self-esteem shouldn't be a pendulum swayed by others' attention or lack thereof. It's about being firm in one's self-regard, recognizing that worth isn't negotiable. Engaging in passions and pursuits with a heart full of self-sufficiency becomes the Stoic response. This isn't about showcasing achievements for someone else's realization of what they're missing. It's about realizing for oneself the unique contributions one brings to the table. Indulging in activities that fulfill and connecting with those who appreciate, Stoics build a life that they're content with independently of external perceptions. This isn't a passive act, it's a vibrant embrace of one's own life. It's about being so involved in personal growth and happiness that the need for outside validation becomes irrelevant. Rather than chasing after fleeting attention, the Stoic individual invests in themselves, building a life that they are content with independently of how others perceive it. This Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it by focusing on what truly matters: individual growth and fulfillment. The Stoic individual turns rejection into an opportunity to strengthen resolve and deepen the understanding of self-worth. Be kind but emotionally distant. Navigating indifference with composure. In the face of indifference, the Stoic response advocates for kindness coupled with emotional distance. It's not about being cold, but about protecting one's inner peace. When someone chooses to ignore you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments not with emotional turbulence, but with a composed heart. Offering a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day becomes a gesture of kindness. However, this kindness is devoid of expectations. It's a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance is not about building walls, but about drawing lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others respond. This emotional distance is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice to not let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. By staying kind yet detached, you're saying, "I choose not to let your indifference upset my balance." In the Stoic philosophy, this approach doesn't just protect the individual, it empowers them. It's a balance that allows for interaction with grace yet stands firm in one's own emotional integrity. It's a demonstration of respect for oneself and for others, and a testament to maturity and understanding. By navigating through life's rejections with kindness but emotional distance, individuals adhere to Stoic wisdom. It becomes a powerful tool for maintaining composure, focusing on personal growth, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. This approach is a demonstration of wisdom and integrity, showcasing strength and self-respect. Don't reveal your struggle, embracing Stoic emotional resilience. When faced with the silent weight of indifference, the Stoic philosophy advises against revealing one's struggles openly. It's not about pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's a practice in maintaining composure and internal resilience. Displaying that you're unaffected isn't a charade, but a reflection of true inner stability. Continuing with your life with the same vigor and determination as before is not a performance for others, but a testament to your own strength. In the Stoic philosophy, this approach is about controlling what you can, your actions, responses, and demeanor. By proceeding with confidence, you're not just showing others your strength, you're reminding yourself of it. This subtlety isn't about denying your feelings, but managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. It's a demonstration of wisdom and integrity, showing that you are grounded in your own character and not swayed by external circumstances. The Stoic response in the face of rejection becomes a mirror reflecting one's fortitude and stability. By not revealing your struggle openly, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. This approach isn't about hiding emotions, but about managing them in a way that reinforces your character and aligns your responses with Stoic principles. It's a practice in maintaining composure, focusing on personal growth, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of life's challenges. In our shared exploration through the intricate tapestry of Stoic wisdom, we've uncovered profound insights into the art of turning rejection into a powerful tool for personal success. These 13 lessons, inspired by the Stoic philosophy, aren't mere theoretical musings. They are practical strategies, resilient responses, and transformative approaches that can be applied in the tapestry of your daily life. Each rejection, each closed door, becomes a stepping stone to resilience, a lesson in Stoicism that teaches us to channel our inner strength. As we conclude this transformative journey together, it's crucial to internalize the essence of these Stoic teachings. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Each no you face is an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's a way of life, a path that leads to self-mastery, emotional resilience, and a profound understanding of one's own worth. I challenge you to take these Stoic insights and weave them into the fabric of your existence. Let rejection become not a source of bitterness, but a force propelling you towards personal triumphs. Apply these lessons with courage, consistency, and a commitment to your own growth. Your stories of triumph, fueled by the application of Stoic principles, are the lifeblood of this community. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and share your journey in the comments below. Whether victories or struggles, your interactions are the guiding force, steering us toward wisdom, understanding, and, above all, the art of transforming challenges into opportunities. Together, we're mastering the art of Stoic resilience, navigating the ebb and flow of life with wisdom drawn from the ages.